Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about what is hypnobirthing. It's actually quite a complex subject because it covers so many different things. But I think there are a great deal of misconceptions about hypnobirthing, which hopefully we'll be able to cover off today and also give you a better understanding of what it is you're hoping to study or whether you wish to study it. My name is Melanie. I am a hypnotherapist, a clinical hypnotherapist by trade. My interest is in your thoughts and your belief systems. Now this does come into hypnobirthing, hypnotherapy, hypnobirthing. It is linked. It is the study of two parts, the hypnosis, generally done in MP3 recordings that you'll be given to listen to, where we change your belief systems, your fears, your anxieties, and boost the calm, the confidence, and the positivity for birth. And then equally, we have the hypnobirthing. What does it mean to give birth? And this is where the information really covers everything from what's going to be happening in your body to what you can expect in the environment in which you're giving birth. So I often say to my clients that hypnobirthing is a study of three different spaces, okay? Three different spaces. The first space, quite clearly, is what's going on up here. This is the first space. What's going on in your head, okay? What are your thoughts and feelings about birth, and how are they going to affect you? What are your blueprints? Now I think of the unconscious mind, the subconscious, as the place we store all of our blueprints, all of our belief systems. And you will have blueprints and belief systems about birth. Now these will have been formed by an array of different things, from watching TV programs, whether it be a Hollywood interpretation of birth or a documentary interpretation of birth. You will have laid down blueprints after your sex education at school when you were a teenager, which isn't always an ideal way to perceive birth. But you've got to appreciate that all of this information goes in, creates blueprints, and it sits there in your head waiting for you to get pregnant, okay? We've got thoughts, feelings, blueprints. We've got hormones. It's your brain that actually creates the hormones, your pituitary gland, all moving around. You move in and out of different parts of your brain when you are giving birth. We talk about your mammal brain. And that works as opposed to your thinking brain, your cortex, where you make all your decisions, you're talking. When we're giving birth, we sink down into our mammal brain so that we can really feel and sense what is actually taking place. When we're looking at this, what else are we covering? Well, you're actually looking at whether you feel safe. Yes, we talk about the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous systems, which basically means, are you safe? Are you happy? Are you confident? Yes? Where are all your anxieties and worries? How about the stories people tell you? Okay, where do we store all these stories? Again, up in those blueprints. All right, so all of this, hormones, mammal brain, thoughts, feelings, everything that's going on, this is the first place we're going to stop and study. Closely followed by the second space of birth. I tell you I have an A-level in art. You won't know this. And obviously, we've got baby in this place too. Smile. Oh, email coming in. Okay, so we have the first space, we have the second space. What's going on in here? Well, we're going to, in hypnobirthing, talk about the upstage of labour. And we're going to talk about the downstage of labour. So the upstage of labour, where all the space is being made for dilation, and then the downstage of labour, which is birthing your baby. So getting a full understanding of the physical dynamics of giving birth. We cover breastfeeding, should you wish to do so. Or bottle feeding, yes, whichever you are choosing, okay? We're going to cover birth positions. We're going to talk about perineal massage. All right, we're going to talk about pelvic floor. All of the things that affect your body. Now, we covered hormones, but obviously they're going to come down here and affect what's taking place. Oxytocin, endorphins, all of this triggers this. The first place triggers the second place. What else are we going to be covering? Birth positions, baby's position. However much we would love baby to be lovely, beautifully engaged, head down. Not all babies want to be. You will have breech babies. You will have transverse babies. We'll have placentas lower down, placentas higher up. We cover all of this in hypnobirthing. So we've got the first space, the second space, the third space, quite obviously, is where you are. So we will cover midwife-led unit, normally known the home from home, the birth centre, the birth suite. We will cover the obstetric unit. So generally, if you have a higher risk pregnancy, or if you're going to need a little bit more care, or baby's going to be a little bit more care, you'll be going into the obstetric unit, okay? You can give birth at home, which is a fantastic place and a safe place to birth, but you're going to learn about that in your hypnobirthing class. Because where you give birth will affect what's going on in your brain. And we know that what affects going on in our brain will affect what's going on in our body. 3 spaces all linked together, okay? External influences, what people are saying out here, in here, affects this. So you cover all of it in hypnobirthing. So not only are we keeping you calm, relaxed and confident using affirmations and using hypnosis, we are also then teaching you about your rights, your options in birth, where you can birth, how you can birth, and everything all wrapped up into one course. I hope that's given you a better idea about exactly what hypnobirthing is. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button. Please share it with your pregnant friends and then subscribe so that you will be made aware when I post up new videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.